All right, and I just noticed for the first time that the Empire logo, the I in Empire, is actually the horse's leg. So it's like Emp, horse leg, R-E.
I will never be able to unsee that.
Yeah, you
now.
can't unsee it. You're not supposed to unsee it because that's what it is. But we do have Empire.Kas as the green Terran down in the bottom left corner of Daybreak, playing against the guy who just beat Braddock on Ohana. It is NSHoSeo Tassadar.
That was a really strong game by Tassadar last time, and Kas, a little bit different than Braddock. Plays more similar to Happy than he does to Braddock, generally speaking. God, it's crazy to think they have 4 really, really good Terran players, and it's going to be Terran from the looks of it. Tassadar, very, very happy with that last game, I'd imagine. And Kas, let's see what he does to exploit. Daybreak, more of a macro map. So by picking this, it's almost like he's saying he really thinks he can out-macro Tassadar. But that's interesting because last game his teammate really got out-macroed hard after he backed off and, you know, from that 2-base all-in decided to go to that 4-base Storm Colossus Death Ball. Yeah,
I'm wondering if Tassadar is going to try to do the same build, just because there are kind of similar conditions to last time. Dropping that gateway already. And back over in Kas's base, obviously already putting up a barracks, no gas or anything like that, no CC first. So just very, very classic builds here. You're saying Daybreak is another big macro map, so sometimes what you'll see on big macro maps is really aggressive play.
Yes, that is true.
Tassadar does always have the option of trying to hide this probe and trying to do, I don't know, 4-gate or, you know, something similar. So he's got options available to him as a Protoss.
Yeah, one of the most commonly 6-pooled map was Tal'Darim Ultra, which for the long time was the biggest map in the pool. So yeah, you could see very aggressive play out of this. We'll just have to see exactly what Kas goes with. He's saving up that 400, so it looks like after this it's probably going to be CC after barracks. Wouldn't expect anything different. And then we'll see Tassadar is going to be able to scout that because he didn't wall, so he knows it's there.
All right, yeah, he is. Kas is actually saving up for 400. Is he? Yeah, he will be able to plant this CC.
Wow,
right
I'm surprised that Tassadar didn't try to block that. Yeah.
Well, he at least got the information, so he knows what's happening, and he doesn't need to spend 100 minerals now because he can just, you know, choose a different route. He's got very standard build, just 1 refinery, 4 cybernetics core, not saving any money for Nexus. It looks like just yet.
So I'm curious if he's going to try to go for like either 4-gate or maybe like 6-gate off 2-base or something like that, because he was doing like a different kind of 2-base all-in and then decided to take a macro game, and he might try to do something to throw Kas off this game after Kas just watched that.
He is checking all around for proxies, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
And Kas actually taking a little bit of different route too to avoid this Xel'Naga tower with his scout, but obviously Tassadar doesn't even have control of that tower.
That's very smart. The Stalker's coming down. Oh, that's a probe. So he's going to be able to scout this Nexus. Oh, is he going to get in the base, though?
Oh, he's gonna
drop engineering bay to block. That's actually pretty smart.
Well, you know what MC used to do? If you blocked his Nexus, he would build a ton of gateways and then just go kill you.
That is true. Yeah.
Force my hand.
He's like, okay, well, I'll just win the game then.
So that can actually backfire. Can put NSHoSeo Tassadar into a position where he's like, okay, well, if I'm not going to get the Nexus at the time I want, okay, never mind. Sometimes, you know, you have that ability to say, okay, I'm trapped. If he really, really wants me to build a bunch of gateways, I guess I can do that and just see if my micro can beat him alone. Yeah. But no bunker or anything.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the no bunker thing because Kas has not scouted Tassadar's base. He really doesn't know what he's doing, and no bunker is basically assuming that you're safe, but I don't know if he can make that assumption. We've got 3 gates going up and 3, okay, now he's building a bunker. 3-gate pressure can actually do a lot of damage to unstem Marines when there's no bunker. That's true, and now the bunker is coming up, as you said. Yeah, really good decision. We've got an engineering bay up as well that will allow him to build turrets if he thinks DTs are coming, anything like that. Concussive shell first for these Marauders that are coming out. He doesn't have any idea, like you said, what is actually going on in the main base of Tassadar. It looks like for us, we're going to see that it's just 3 gateways so far. So this is where builds start to diverge a little bit. He could add on 3 more gateways. He could go to Robo, try to get some observers out, Immortals, Warp Prisms, anything like that. Or, yeah, I don't know, the 6-gate, I think, is probably going to be the order of the day. Yeah, I would imagine no Forge yet, no Robo, no Twilight. I think it's just going to be, you know, that just go for it, try to kill you, especially because you see sentries. When you see a bunch of sentries first, yeah, and there's 5 gates. I'm assuming we'll see 1 more, and then, yep. So it is going to be maybe not all in, but heavy. Oh, okay, never mind.
What?
7-gate all in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this is an all in.
Yes.
This is just go kill you with sentries and zealots and pretty much nothing but, and just try to win the game.
Yep, 7 gates, no forge. Going to get a lot of range damage, obviously. Sentries are nice to have because of Guardian Shield against this huge number of bio units. Stim is slow, as Vines is saying.
Yikes, because he went concussive first, Stim might not be done when Tassadar comes knocking at the door. He's going to have +1 because of his super early engineering bay, but that is a lot of gateways to try to hold off without Stim, and he only has, I believe, 2 or 3 barracks right now.
Yeah, 3rd barracks just got completed, actually.
And no starport, so this is going to be really hard. This is going to be a really, really sick timing by Tassadar.
This is an interesting pylon position for Tassadar. I think he could have obviously gotten away with a lot closer, but it's not a bad position because obviously you would have to go up this ramp even to be able to see it in the first place, and there is a possibility that he would have expanded there already, so that is a safe place to put it. At least he is actually moving in 2 separate directions.
Oh no, and Empire.Kas is moving out at exactly the wrong time. Oh, he's got lucky he didn't get up there. That would have been really bad.
He saw a couple of units there and got a little bit worried, I think, instead of trying to press in.
Stim is almost done. He still has the probe. He's probably going to build another pylon, and then there's going to be a ton of units that come flooding out. Yep, that's a great spot for it.
And I do want to say that this is not going to be possible in Heart of the Swarm anymore. You won't be able to warp up cliffs anymore, unless they change it, obviously. It is still in beta, so that could be one of the things that they kind of go back on, but we'll see as time goes on. But as it is right now, you cannot warp up cliffs, even if you have vision.
So and here we go.
Yeah, force fields obviously would be very nice. He could actually just segment off this whole area and keep the repairs.
Oh, he might kill that bunker before he even gets up. Yeah, so that's going down really quick, and now just 1 bunker. Stim is done now, though.
Ooh, but also these warpins are incredibly close. Wow, I'm actually really surprised he put those 4 stalkers on the low ground instead of just right there with everything else. Another forward pylon going even closer. Guardian Shield goes up to nullify some of this damage.
Oh, this bunker goes down immediately. Yeah, very, very good force fields. SCV's coming off the line, but they can't even get in. Great force fields by Tassadar. Everything dying. There's only a few non-SCV units left. The mass warpins coming in, and I don't know if there's any way for Kas to hold this off.
No, Tassadar has more sentries now than Kas has Marines. That's not a good position to be in, especially when you see all these stalkers and zealots already on the field as well. This warpin pylon is perfectly safe. He can actually just chrono boost those gateways.
Wow, GG. Great, great timing push by Tassadar. The 7-gate all in, clinching the game, and that's going to put NSHoSeo up 3-1.
That's